Hello, good morning students. Myself Balram Sir and I'm going to teach you today here speaking part 1 of IELTS. So I will provide you here all the important tips and techniques that will help you to secure high band score in your real examination of part 1, part 2 and part 3. I'm going to make here part-wise videos so that you can feel more comfortable to understand all the necessary tips and techniques. Now let's have a look. Alright students, now in speaking part 1 of IELTS, you will get time 4 to 5 minutes and where you have to learn some basic ideas regarding part 1. Speaking part 1 consists of 6 to 8 questions which can be asked you from a particular topic. There can be a topic which is specific, like about internet, like about your daily activities, daily routine, like your hobby, cooking, shopping, like these common topics. The questions will not be tough because the questions may appear from the general topics of IELTS, speaking that you have already heard or faced in your daily life. You are required to provide your answers in short and on your own words, right? So you cannot copy to others' words, others' language. You should create yourself. As you know, I have taught you in my previous videos, speaking and writing must be proactive. You can produce yourself because it needs the productive skills. And here some of the most typical questions which can be asked the candidates are as follow. So I'm going to provide you here very important question types which can be asked the most of the students during their test and of your speaking part 1. Let's have a look. The first question is asking about your name. So how can you face the questions? Like the question will be here, what's your name? What's your full name? Could you tell me your name? Name. Like the questions will be here. So how can you reply? You can reply as my names. The short or contraction form of name is called my names, right? It looks very good and attractive also. You can put simply my name is also. There is no differences. Myself, it's me. I am. Okay, the short form of I am is called I am. Next thing is here, my full name is, my first name is and my last name is Basically the last name means the family name, remember. Yes, you also can say you can say this is okay, but this is like uncommon for you, so you cannot put this much is fine for you. So whenever the questions comes like what's your name, what's your full name, could you tell me your name, so you can give reply or answer like my name's Okay, if I give my name's Balram Sir. My name is myself, it's me, I am, my full name is, my first name is and my last name is so you should understand like this. Okay, in here this is the first question which you will face in your examination day, and always remember the questions starts from your name, and later I will provide you some other things also. Now students, I'm going to define here, explain about the question 2, asking you how to call or how to address. The meaning of address, let's have a look on this board. Address has two meaning. One, the place where you belong, and the next is how to call, means how do you like to call yourself. So here is the address has two meaning, one for place and one for call, how to call you. Here given the question like, how can I call you, what can I call you, how can I address you, what you love being called. Among these four questions one can be asked you in your examination day, and you can reply as, you can call me by my first name. Okay, if I give an example for myself, I can say you can call me by my first name Balram, or by my last name or family name Mr. Saha. So remember students, if you say by my first name, say only this. If you want to say the last name, you can call me by my last name Mr. Saha, or what is your surname, you can use their last name. You can address me by my first name, right? You can call me by my nickname if you have nickname. Yes, or if you have English name, for example Lakshman, Lucky, yes, Hari, Harry. So like these things you can apply here. But if you don't have English name, no need to say that. I love being called, right? So what do you love being called? I love being called Balram. Yes, I love being called Mr. Saha. Whatever you think to address you, or what you like to call yourself by the next person. Okay, so always keep in mind, from these four you can use any one, right? And from among these four questions one can be asked you in your examination day. Now let's go for the next question. Now students, we are in 3 number, asking you to show your ID proof, identification or passport. These 3 things show the same things, it's called passport. And you may face one of these questions in your examination time, like show me your ID proof. Could you show me your passport please? Please show me your identification. Can I see your passport? You can reply as, yes, of course, here it is. Sure sir, or ma'am. If there is sir, you can say sure sir. If there is female, ma'am, you can say sir, sure ma'am. Here you are. Okay, here it is. Of course, here it is. Okay sir, ma'am, here you are. So among these 4 questions, one you will face in your examination time, and among these 5 answering styles, techniques, one you should remember and that you should apply in your examination day. Thank you. Now we go for 4 number. Now, my dear students, if the examiner asks about you on the day of examination, so how are you? How are you feeling? Are you fine? How do you feel right now? How do you do? How are you doing? These are the common questions. Okay, so among these questions, how do you reply? You can reply, I am pretty good, sir, ma'am. If there is sir, say sir. If there is ma'am, say ma'am. I am feeling well. Yes, I'm good. I feel comfortable right now. How do you do, sir or ma'am? For this question, how do you do? Answer is how do you do, right? Next, I'm doing well. I'm completely fine. So, when you face these questions, you may choose one of them and you reply during your test time. So, prepare yourself, okay, to reply as about you, how do you feel, how are you, okay, and the answer must be like this. Okay, so always remember these techniques to follow in your everyday life during the interview time also. Now we go for 5 number. Now students, in 5 number, like asking about your address, this means your place where you belong. Where are you from? Where do you live? Where are you coming from? Where do you hail from? Where do you belong to? Where do you reside? Okay, reside, or next word is dwell, D-W-E-L-L, dwell. These all the questions are common and one of them can be asked to you. So how do you reply? I am from, I live in, I am coming from, I hail from, I belong to, I reside, or I dwell in. Sometimes if you have changed the place, if your original place is different and now you are living temporarily in next place, so you can say my permanent address is but I am currently living in blah blah, means the place name. For example, how do you give your place location in detail? For example, I am from Kalika municipality, ward number 5, Padampur, which is situated or located in the eastern part of Chitwan district in Bagmati province, and it is almost 135 km far from the capital city of Nepal. If you say like this, it provides better impact to the examiners. So you should always remember among these techniques of giving your address, you can understand, want, and keep this in your brain. Don't forget when you are facing an interview or sometime in any formal programs also. Have a good day. Now we go for 6 number. Alright students, this time we are in 6 number of speaking part 1, some possible questions of IELTS, asking to the examiner to repeat his or her question. There are some techniques to understand. Pardon me sir, ma'am, whoever is there. I'm sorry sir, ma'am, I don't get your question. I'm sorry, I couldn't catch your question. Would you mind asking me your question again? I can't hear it. Please ask me again. I didn't catch it. Could you ask me again? Like this. Okay. So among these techniques of asking or repeating the questions, you can remember one of them. Now, while speaking, when you like to provide example, if it is necessary, then you can use some words or phrases to make your example and to make your answer more genuine, authentic. For example, for instance, such as like, to make you more clear, let's take an example, that is. So among these you can use one while providing an example in the speaking time. So remember this for asking questions style, and here for providing examples, that is very important for the time of speaking. Now we go for 8 number. Now my dear students, we are in 8 number of questions in speaking part 1. How do you provide your personal opinion? You can give an answer like this: I think, I personally think, I believe, in my perspective, from my point of view. Don't put in my view, from my point of view is better one. In my opinion, I opine that, what I think here is that. So among these points you should remember one and apply this in your speaking time. Next, 9 number, how do you respond about the possibility of something which may happen? Like it is possible, maybe, probably, right? Going to plus power 1, likely to, possibly, next word, possibly. Okay, so here you can use one of them in your time of speaking. If the situation comes, you should use these things accordingly. Okay, now we go for 10 number of speaking part 1. Now, my dear students, we are in 10 number of speaking part 1 in IELTS. How do you express your likes and dislikes? To express your likes, you can say I love, I like, I adore plus verb ing, verb 4. So these 3 things are similar. One of them you can use while speaking. I do love, I do like, I do adore plus verb 4. This do verb makes your answer more accurate and convincing. The meaning of I do, that means you are extremely in favor of something. I do love, I am fond of plus verb ing. I am keen on plus verb ing. I am much delighted in plus verb ing. I am interested or I am fascinated in plus verb ing. I am a big fan of . Okay, so according to any situations of your speaking, you should remember these things to express your likes. One of them you should understand and keep in mind, don't forget. Next thing, expressing dislikes. I hate, I detest, I dislike plus bing. I hate fighting, right? I hate smoking, anything you can use. I don't love, I don't like, I don't adore plus bing. I'm not fond of plus bing. I am not keen on plus bing. I am not much delighted in plus bing. I am not interested or I am not fascinated in plus bing. I am not a big fan of . So to express your dislike, you can use one of them in your speaking. And please do subscribe my channel. Those who are watching, do like and share, because learning English is not only the passion, it is the importance of today's day, today's modern time. And also, thank you. Thanks for watching. Please do subscribe, like and share these videos. In my YouTube channel, you can find different videos related to the different fields of academic, not only for English, for all the subjects, sciences, whatever you are interested in. And do comment there what types of videos you are demanding or you are wanting to see in my channel. And thanks once again for watching. Keep in touch with me. Have a good day. Thank you.